Others have shook mainstream journalism out of its seeming, not apparent complacency. It has pressured people to do more during emergencies, and more importantly, it has spoken truth. I am aware that it is not all that positive. Panic, confusion, anger, and negativity have also stemmed from blogs. I know that happens. One thing I have observed though, blogging has never encouraged complacency. What a gift. Wow, what a gift. I have never heard, I have never encountered a blog that encouraged me to be more complacent. That alone is a gift to the Philippines. We need it so badly. By it, I mean participation, helping, compassion, criticism, critical thinking, incisive criticism of the government, comments on things, and etc., and people who want to be in government. And I think that's a gift, incomparable. I know blogging has given many of us headaches, but that's usually a good thing. A country is geographically bound by the islands and etc. that separate us. So a country is a group of people standing on the same square area. But a nation is a frame of mind. A nation is a state of mind we share. A nation is a general direction. It's a general rhythm. And I think you have built that. The people who have read you or etc. And really, more people should read you. Whenever the subject of press freedom comes up, we always say, you know, better an abusive press than a suppressed one. But that's coming from the extreme, which was martial law and etc. I think bloggers took that one step further, and I mean one step closer to those who read and those who should hear the information. There may be very few networks who are as powerful and as influential as a single, responsible, articulate blogger. You can beat the toot out of any network because you are responsible, you are articulate, you are personal, you lived it. I personally, I would take more voices over just one. For that, I am grateful that you blog. 2009 made me realize that the nation is not its government. Thank God. And its history is no longer solely the voice of the textbook writer. Thank God. The history of a nation is really a collection of the stories of the individual people who lived during an era. We know this. We have studied history, we have studied diaries of so-called important people who came before us. But can you imagine down the road what kind of knowledge and awareness and self-involvement and self-assurance and self-containment and confidence that the next generation will happen because you have blogged, because they understand what it was like before. That's the only way to know where you want to go, by the way. If you knew where you came from and where you are right now. People say you're nationalistic. My best definition of a patriotic person is someone who is interested where the country came from, where we are right now, and where we go. And that's a nation. Its history will no longer be written by a single person, our country. When politicians were pressed conning, it's the right verb, conning. When politicians were pressed conning A, and networks were reporting B, bloggers were narrating C. And how lucky we are to get all those views. Though divided in opinion, I am grateful because unity was never the premise to move or to make a nation great. I repeat that. Unity is not the premise to move or making a nation great. Unity, however, is the goal. I like the title of this event, this year's awards. And I hope someday I can rearrange the 3 words. Maybe we can just be one nation and we just happen to all blog. Blogging is not the ultimate verb. You know this. Before you blog, you should have at least lived, experienced, got hurt, picked up, dropped something, hurt someone, betrayed someone, got betrayed. Before you blog, you know you should have lived. You cannot blog if you did not go out, get dirty, help, or even cried. Before you blog, you cannot blog if you did not experience death or life or heartbreak. So don't ever let anyone say that blogging is a sub-verb. Blogging is actually the gift of recording those experiences. Blogging is not the main verb. You live, and you live well, and this is why you can blog. And for that, I am grateful. When politicians are saying something, bloggers say another. I think that phrase alone captures my gratitude for everyone, to everyone who blogs. I don't want to keep you any further. Keep on it. Welcome to the Philippines, one blogging nation. Mabuhay kayong lahat.